So today you're going to be investigating an unknown substance. Now the tale is this. Someone has gone and put a white substance in one of the teacher's staff room's sugar bowls, and it caused quite a stir when those people used it in their coffee and then ended up spitting it all over the place and over each other. So someone has gone in and done a really nasty trick, and you have to figure out, number one, what was the substance, and then later on you're going to be able to try and figure out who put it there. So in order to figure out what an unknown substance's identity is, you have to be able to compare it to known substances, and we use a physical and chemical property profile in order to do that. So you're going to be given a whole heap of known substances to compare it to. We know it's going to be one of them. And you're going to have your unknown substance. And you're going to be doing little tests on those substances that you're going to check and see what the unknown substance matches. Now those tests are going to be tests of its physical characteristics and its chemical characteristics, so that you can compare. Because remember, every single substance, even the ones that are mixed or pure, have a unique physical and chemical property profile. So this is how you're going to do it. First of all, you just have to look at it without doing anything to it. You must just look at it. Okay? So we get a small amount of that white substance. I think I've said in there only about a quarter of a spatula, and put it in your test tube and have a look at it and record down the different physical and chemical, physical characteristics that I've asked you to. That's number one. Number two, we're going to look and see what happens when we mix it with certain substances. It may dissolve, it may not dissolve, it may chemically react. You have to find out. So we always start with the simplest substance. We start with water. So you're going to be mixing it with water, and if it doesn't chemically react with the water, then you're going to be doing some tests on it to look at other physical and physical characteristics of it. And chemical, you could call them chemical, because one of the things you're going to be checking is its pH. That's whether or not it turns into an acid or a base when you mix it with water. So you're going to put some water in there, cover it, give it a little bit of a careful shake, let it dissolve maybe, and once you've got that little solution there, if you have one, you're then going to check its pH, check a few other things, and do some more ticks and flicks on your sheet to record down its characteristics. Once you've done that, you're going to do the water test for all of your knowns and unknown. Then you're going to tip that stuff out and clean your test tube. And it's really important that you do wash out your test tube, because otherwise, if you leave stuff behind, you may then affect what it looks like when you do the next lot of tests. So make sure you do that properly. The third thing you're going to be doing then is mixing it with other liquids. Okay, that will depend on the lab, but some of them will be acids, some of them may be alcohol. There's even acetone we can use there. So you're going to be mixing it with other liquids and checking its physical and its chemical characteristics. Does it dissolve? Does it react? That's what you're going to be doing when you mix it with those other liquids. So again, you're going to be asked to put a small amount of the liquid in the test tube, add in your small amount of substance, and then see what happens. And again, check off what happens with it. Does it dissolve? Does it react? Have a look at those characteristics and mark them down. Once you've done that, you should be able to see if it matches any of the known substances. So even if we don't know who's sabotaged the sugar bowl yet, we can certainly at least tell them what they ended up drinking and ended up spitting out everywhere. So that's the first piece of the puzzle. Good luck. Make sure that you do each one of the tests carefully, and above all, read the instructions before you do anything. We type them out very carefully, so make sure you do that first. Remember, you'll be getting extra bonus points for people who actually go through and show that they are reading instructions carefully before they do anything in my labs. Good luck. I'll see you there.